book of Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse let's start at 15. For the Lord thy God, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Habashai, is a jealous God among you, lest the anger of the Lord thy God, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Habashai, be kindled against thee, and destroy thee from off the face of the earth. Ye shall not tempt the Lord your God, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Habashai, as ye tempted him in Massah. Ye shall diligently keep the commandments of the Lord your God, and his testimonies, and his statutes, which he has commanded thee, and thou shalt do that which is right and good in the sight of the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Habashai, that it might be well with thee, and that thou mayest go in and possess the good land which the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Habashai, swear unto thy fathers. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Habashai, Wahara Kakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect that seeking to be the elect of the nation of Israel, that scattered abroad amongst the heathen, some looking like the heathen, beginning with the 144,000. Preachers, teachers, and prophets, Shalom. Yeah, man, it was on my spirit, man, for the past couple of days. As a matter of fact, when you get that word tempt real quick, let's get that word tempt. It means to test. Hebrew 52:54. Nawasa. Nawasa. Nassau. I'm reading how they got it, the pronunciation. It says to attempt, to test, to prove, adventure, try, assay. So to try or to tempt or to test the Lord. All right? So, man, it's just on my spirit, man. Because like I said, it's been on my spirit for the past couple of days. Man, we can do things. Let me word it right. We can keep the laws, statutes, commandments to the best of our abilities, right? That's what we're commanded to do. But you can test the Lord by doing something foolish that's outside of the scriptures. For instance, if you know something can possibly cost your life and someone else's life, and you do it, and you're like, okay, I'm good. I'm going to be all right. I got Yahweh by Shema Shai. And you tempting the Lord, man. You playing with your life and others. All right? You are testing Yahweh by Shema Shai. You're saying, hey, I know you're going to get me up out of there. We are not to do that. All right? And what brought this on my spirit was I was driving a couple of days ago. Well, I drive every day. But this particular day, it's in a situation, like I said, it's been heavy on my spirit. And when you're driving in the city and you're making a left turn, me personally, I never make left turns. I will go to a stoplight.
Congratulations.
But for this particular day, I was making a left turn. And the left turn, you got two lanes of traffic going the opposite way. So you got to turn into them two lanes, or turn to make that left to go across the two lanes to go into, to make your turn, right? So if you got the lane that's closest to you, it stopped, traffic stopped because their light stopped, and the person, you know, it's a gap. You know, you're always supposed to leave a gap. But the other side, traffic is still flowing. All right? Do not make that turn, man. That's if you can't see. If you can't, do not make that turn. So don't be like, don't chance it. Excuse me. Hey, look, don't chance it. Don't play around.
Your social security check should have been.
And just do not make the turn. Just go to the nearest stoplight and make the turn. Well, I made the turn, right? It was no accident, but a big truck was letting me in. A big truck as in a lifted F-250. And but the other side of traffic, it was a pause, but it was still flowing, so it wasn't to where I could see that the traffic was stopping on that side. It was just a big gap as far as cars passing. Well, I'm inching out, and I'm like, it wasn't up but how about your mouth. I was like, don't make the turn. Do not make the turn. And I knew, like, don't make the turn, because I'm big on safety. I'm like, don't make the turn. It was just how about don't make the turn. And my conscience was like, don't make the turn. So it was just how about your mouth shot. And something creeping out. Now for like 15, 20 seconds, I'm steady inching forward, and no traffic is coming. So I inched up a little further, and I hit the gas. Well, I went out there and hit the gas. Here come a smaller car coming. And when I tell you, man, it wasn't nothing but how about your mouth shot. He froze. He didn't freeze time. He slowed time down.
Social Security bonus.
How about your mouth shot? Literally slowed time down. I went faster, but the car slowed. I mean, how about your mouth shot? Literally slowed everything down that was around me for a split second, so it wouldn't be an accident. Because I would have been at fault. You know, I wasn't nervous after the fact or scared after the fact because it could have almost been an accident. It's been on my conscience, and I was upset with myself because I knew that I just tempted Yahweh Shema shot. I took a chance, right? So, hey, just because we know Yahweh Shema shot with us and we doing the right things to the best of our abilities, don't do nothing that's gonna cost you your life, man, or someone else's, man. Because, hey, if that car would have hit me, it would have been my fault. As a matter of fact, a woman was driving that car, a younger woman. She was there in her early mid-20s, young. She appeared to be Edomite, probably a college student or something. That's how Yahweh Shema shot slowed time down to the point where I saw her face as if I was right there in front of her. And I saw her eyes get big, her hands kind of was like, oh no. And it was like, I was right there in her face, like to the point I could have kissed her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how Yahweh Shema shot slowed time down and allowed me to see her face. But when I hit the gas, I shot across it like a mouse. You know what I'm saying? Like a mouse when the lights come on. And you know, and she couldn't react. I said, man, that was Yahweh Shema shot. I said, oh man, all I could do was say, the water. You know, thank you, Yahweh Shema shot. Yahweh in the name of Yahweh shot. You know, because like I said, I wasn't scared at the fact that I almost got in an accident. I was scared and upset with myself because I literally tempted Yahweh Shema shot. And I'm like, talking to myself, I'm like, man, you lost your damn mind. Because anybody else, I would have been cussing and fussing. And I had to cuss and fuss myself out. All right? I'm like, damn dumbass. Like, what you doing? And the whole while, man, it's just been on my conscience, my spirit. That's Yahweh Shema shot, beam my spirit up, man. Because I knew I was wrong for tempting them, man. So, man, it's just been on my spirit, man. And I'm like, damn. Like, if I would have caused an accident, man, because it would have been my fault, and she would have got killed, I would have went to jail for vehicular manslaughter. You know, I probably would have been more banged up than what I'm already am now. I'm like, shit. And you know, and I'm still not even even to today, I'm not thinking about my injuries or nothing like that. I'm just thinking that the fact that, hey, I tempted Yahweh Shema shot. So, you know, hey, we cannot test the Lord, man. We in this truth, hey, we can't test Yahweh Shema shot. It don't matter what, hey, do not test, tempt, or try Yahweh Shema shot, man. It's a difference between having extreme faith and being stupid, man. And what I did was just flat out stupid. So it was just, hey, I just wanted to put this out there, man, through the spirit and power Yahweh Shema shot, man. Hey, if it's your conscience telling you don't do it, that's Yahweh Shema shot talking to you saying don't do it. It's stupid. especially when you know not to do it. It's dangerous. I knew not to make the damn turn, but I took a chance. Stupid. Couldn't see. The car was in was low, so if I was driving my truck, I would have been able to see. But I wasn't driving my truck. I was driving my car. Like stupid. Just dumb. So, hey, we can't afford to make these type of decisions, man, that it costs us our lives. Because, see, it affects others, especially us in this truth. Because, hey, you a brother, you preach, teach, prophesy. Hey, people listen to however many followers we got. It ain't that the people following us and listen to us, they're more gravitated to our spirit and what's being brought up by what other Holy Spirit. So they're hearing the voice of Yahweh. They just can gravitate to the spirit that's within you that causes them to want to listen to you. It's Yahweh Shema Shai. It most definitely ain't me, So, hey, what we do, man, hey, it affects people around us that's in the truth, man. You might got, family members that rely on you, that's in the truth. Got kids that rely on you, to make sure they good. Hey, we really got to think about this stuff, man. All right? Now, I ain't talking about when the mark of the beast hit and your family, man, the hell with your damn family. Hey, it's all about Yahweh Shema Shai. Hey, we got to have the mindset to go out for Yahweh Shema Shai. No ifs, ands, buts about it. The hell with the mark of the beast. All right? All right? The hell with the RFIDCHIP. Whatever we do is to serve Yahweh Shema Shai and the hopeful elect, man. Remember, Yahweh Shai died for the elect, and we got to do the same. That doesn't mean that to go risk your life and make a stupid decision like I did. It could have cost me my life. That would have affected the people I helped, my kids, my mom, And hey, if like I said, don't nobody need me. In the truth, hey, you got other brothers, but Yahweh Shema Shai didn't make it like that. Hey, like Paul said, he'd rather be in the spirit world than to be down here, to be absent from the body, to be present with the Lord. But he said, hey, because he was contemplating if he wanted to live or die. But he was like, damn, he got a purpose. He got a purpose. And his purpose is to do the will of Yahweh Shema Shai and to edify the sheep, all right, of Israel. So, we really got to think about all this stuff, man, before we go out there and make a dumb decision. And that was dumb. Like, I would have never made that decision, man. But Yahweh Shema Shai had me go through that just to kind of, hey, allow me to see, like, hey, don't tempt me, boy. I'm like, shit. So Yahweh Shema Shai got a way of talking to you, man. All right? So I want to get this real quick. Matthew 4 and 4. It says, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word. I'm sorry, let's start at verse, It says, but, Matthew 4 and 4, but he answered and said, it is written, man, Yahweh Shai speaking, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God Yahweh. Then the devil taketh him up into the holy place, the holy city, and setteth him on the pinnacle of the temple, and said unto him, if thou be the Son of God, Yahweh, cast thyself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest any time thou shalt dash thy foot against the stones. It says, Yahweh Shai said unto him, it is written, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God, Yahweh Shema Shai. You see, so hey, that's a commandment right there. That's going to being obedient. You see? So hey, we know Yahweh Shema Shai.
Your social security check should have been.
But it don't matter if we know that or not. We are not to tempt, to test, or to try the Lord, man. Okay? Hey, we know Yahweh Shema Shai got the angels around us, man. But we can't tempt them, man. All right? Hey, be mindful of the decisions that we make. If we know if it could cost us our lives, our freedom. I'm talking about outside of this truth when I said freedom. Because, some of us will be locked up. All right? But y'all get what I'm saying. So hey, we really got to be mindful of the decisions and you know, the type of things we do and the decisions that we make, man. Remember, it's deeper than us. Hey, a split second decision could cost you your life, man. All right? And we just don't know who it will affect, man. Okay? And our only concern really should be those in this truth, man. All right? All right? So, yeah, man, I just wanted to hit this real quick through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. Stay prayed up in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai Shalom.